I want to see this level 100 Tower of Hazard max clear. Because how the hell already with level 70s. Level 70, not 80s or 90s levels. These are level 70s. It's the best team in the game, sure. It's also the hardest team in the game. Which is why I suck at it, right? Skill issue up the ass, but I'm admittedly not a hot swappy player. As much as I like sitting on the field, which is why I want S6 Yinlin, which I'm not going to get. But this is going to be some absurd gameplay. I'm not going to be able to keep track of this with my eyeballs. Her damage is absurd. Okay, this actually isn't the most hot swappy I've ever seen. He's just animation canceling his Charo. That's about it. Wait, this is stupid. How is his damage output so good with level 70s? There's so many instances of like 7,000 damage coming out. It's making my Taoshi look like a wet spaghetti noodle. What's going on? They show their builds, I pray, right? They don't. That's so annoying. Are all their characters S6 or something? Or what's going on here? Because this is... Well, that's a 5-star sword. Which one, I'm not sure. I can't tell the sequences here, because they're switching off every time I'd see Yinlin's S6 triggered. Nice parry, that was kind of clean. And then she ults. And then sits down, and then yeah, it's 3 stars. What the hell? There's my light. What? Oh, okay, and then there's the Gion Mortefi comp. And you know what? That is so smart. You can just run Veyrina on both. With different characters. And then the sides get cleared by your other guys. Because you save these 2 teams for each side's bosses. And then the other sides you clear with just like some AoE or whatever you can do. Wow. Their damage output is absurd. Their Mortefi isn't even dealing much. This is entirely just the hyper investment in their Gion. Seriously. A little bit of a time loss there, you know. Wow. So, how? Right? I don't believe you. Level 70s dealing that much damage is absurd. Like, I have my Taoshi built statistically, like, I want to say 50% of max damage output. I could be hitting for, without enemy damage reductions, but also I was miscalculating how the amplification works. Taoshi should be able to hit for a little over 57,000 damage with no sub stats. Mine has subs. Yeah, the only sub stats being calculated is a little bit of crit damage. Up to the 250%, because that's what I had her at earlier before I fucked up and got rid of some of her good pieces. She's not dealing that much because obviously enemy resistances are involved, but also they're doing what she does in like 2 hits of basics. And I'm proud of my Taoshi. And statistically, for only having to pop in for a second, Taoshi being able to ult for a theoretical 200,000 damage hit, which I've seen on YouTube before, is sick for like a Havoc Rover team. Because then you just switch out to Havoc Rover and Havoc Rover skills, get Danjin, you know, any of them, right? Or just any character that relies on her skill damage, which running her pseudo hot swappy with Jinshi, right? I feel weak now, because even though Taoshi requires about half a second of on-field time to get her damage out, these guys are dealing so much more damage in so much less time. Like, even to a level 90 maxed out Taoshi, again, not particularly any substats, but wow. That clear is absurd. I wish I knew the build. Yeah, the Gion's ult hurts like a truck at level 70. I think I saw it hit for 206,000 just for the hit. Builds in the description. Okay, hold on. Investments. Yeah, S6R5, S6R5, S4R5, S6R1, S2R5. Okay. Their Gion is cracked. Their Yinlin is cracked. Their Kalcharo is almost cracked. Their Mortefi is okay, and their Verena is okay. But their stats at level 70. Mortefi, I knew the Mortefi was underbuilt. That was not a lot of damage. He was mostly using him for energy regen in the outro. Their Yinlin is less crit rate than mine, and almost the same crit damage, but 500 more attack. I guess level 70 helps, and having the weapon at level 70 is huge. Kalcharo, their Kalcharo's very strong as well. And their Gion is just ridiculous. I mean, their Gion was critting for a lot of damage there. These stats aren't absurdly past mine either, really. They are probably on really good 4-3-3-1-1 set pieces, though, and they're just abusing their outro skill buffs. And as you saw, too, they weren't Giga swapping through Kalcharo because they were trying to utilize his whole buff. I like not switching around with Kalcharo. I'd rather animation cancel than swap cancel with Kalcharo, but this gives me hope that I might be able to actually play this team comp worth the shit. That was impressive.